Right, today we're going to have a good look at the Dyson Solarcycle Morph. What do you mean you don't know what that is? It's a light. In fact, it's the light that's illuminating me right now. It's not what it's designed for, but I thought it would be fun to use it that way anyway. Yeah, if we look up here, you'll see that this is the Dyson. Try and ignore the absolute tip that is my desk and focus on the light. So yes, as you can see, it's not any ordinary light. Dyson doesn't really do that. You've got this big extension arm, similar to a microphone boom in some ways. And then it comes right on out here to quite a small but very powerful light up here, and so it can be controlled manually. So we've got, if I just shine it up there on this white background, which just happens to be another light, you can see that I can change the temperature using that touch slider there, and we can wind the brightness way up and way down as well. That's the on-off on the back of it as well. So it's all just sort of, very responsive touch controls. And then if we just turn that brightness down a bit, I'm going to turn it around and hopefully you can still see it. Actually, let's just turn it off for now, perhaps. It might be easier. We've also got some buttons underneath. We've got an auto button, a button that changes the quality of the light depending on what time of the day it is, believe it or not. And this middle one, that's interesting, it's a motion sensor. So the light will turn off when you leave the workstation. And hang on, let's just turn it off completely. There we go. As you can see here, there's a motion sensor here that's just like the motion sensor on a security light. That sort of thing. And so what it does is when you have it above your workstation, it can sense when you're there and when you're not, and you don't have to worry about turning the light on and off. It'll do it for you. So and as you can see, the arms are very flexible, and you can move it around in different directions because it isn't just to be used as a task light for lighting your workspace. You might want to use it, as I just showed you before, as more of a feature light. You can turn it that way. You can also, of course, and this is really interesting, put it there, and then it becomes this ambient light. Yes, that's nice to have that by my desk, but it's not that useful having it there like that. But if you had it on your bedside table or on a side table, in your living room, that's going to provide some nice ambient lighting as well. So there are a lot of ways to use this light, and it's got this sort of spring-loaded, highly engineered joint here. It's got a nice steady base, and if I turn that around a little bit more, you'll see here there's even a socket to charge a phone or other accessory in. Although it is a bit strange that actually moves around when you move the light around. But I guess that's fine if you're not moving the light that much and you're leaving it in one place. So all in all, it's a very useful and versatile little beastie, the Dyson Solarcycle Morph. Shame it costs more than half the other things here on my desk.